Hello, everyone. Good morning. Shall we do a mat workout with the ring today? Circle of fire, Pilates ring, Pilates circle. They call it many things. Let's do it. All you need is your mat and your magic circle. As we go through this, I'll shout out modifications. The transitions will be smooth and quick, but as always, you work at your own pace, and it's the quality of the movement over how many reps you give me. Starting with a standing series, and then we're going to move to the mat. So let's get started. I'm going to narrow my stance a little bit. Just take those arms up. I'm not squeezing the ring. Big inhale and exhale. Coming on down, relaxing those shoulders away from the ears. Give me an inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. Just hold it here. Slight side bend over. Your side bend might look different than mine. It doesn't matter. Bend the elbows if that feels more comfortable. The point is to get just a lovely side bend. Stretch on one side. Coming back through center and other direction. Hold. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Biceps don't need to be by ears. You can have that ring a little bit forward. Do what feels good right here. Coming back through center. Arms are going to go down. Widen your stance. Toes still point ahead. Let's roll down. Roll. Rounding that spine. Coming all the way on down. Lose that ring and just let those arms hang. If your fingertips reach the floor, great. If not, great. I have a slight bend in my knees. I'm just hanging. I'm going to rotate over to one side. I'm going to grab my ankle and hold this stretch. Big inhale. And exhale. Sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to walk myself on over to my other side. Same thing. Just breathe. I haven't moved today while I walked my dogs, my two dogs now. I suppose that counts, but I'm too busy running interference with the two of them right now. Coming on back through center. Again, hold. My fingertips now are touching the floor. Just hang here. Grab that ring. Give me an inhale. Exhale slowly. Roll on up. Head's the last thing to come on up. Look straight ahead. Let's get going. You're going to hold that ring. Your feet, legs, wide turned out position, as wide as you can go. Arms are going to go long in front of you. Let's bend those knees down and up. Driving heavy through those heels to go up. So my experience with teaching this is you can walk those feet out pretty wide. How low you go is up to you, but I betcha you can walk those feet out a little wide. My lady parts are pointing down to the mat. I'm going to go to the side and show you. Down, up. I'm avoiding this. There's a time and place for that, but just not now. Like I'm sliding down a wall. I'm going to face you again. I'm just holding that ring. I'm not pressing into it. My fingertips are long. I'm not a fan of starting things crazy. We'll get there. We'll get crazy. 3, I don't even know if we'll get crazy. Kind of crazy. Hold it down there. Bend those elbows wide. Let's pulse down. I'm adding a little pulse on the ring because I feel like it. My legs are warming up. They're talking to me. Shoulders are down, getting a little work for that chest with the ring. Pulse down and down. You can do this. This is no big deal. I promise I'm doing it with you. Hold. Lift your right heel only. Let's pulse down. Add a squeeze on the ring if you want. All right, I'm trying to shine my inner thigh towards the camera. How high you lift that heel doesn't matter to me. You can always keep it flat if you want. Pause. Right heel goes flat, left heel lifts. Keep going. Make sure you're breathing, okay? It's so easy to hold our breath, but just try not to do that. I promise you the breath is going to help. Check in. Don't hold tension in that upper body. And hold. Left heel flat, right heel lifts. Let's go to tempo. Tempo. Love to do this stuff very similar to what you would find in a bar class. And I'm a big fan of bar. Your height is not changing, so I don't want to see this. You're lifting one, lowering, lifting and lowering. A few more here. I'm going to press on that ring a little bit more because we're almost done. Feet go flat, bend those knees even more. Pulse in on the ring, small release. Pulse in. So now you're just holding your deepest turn out as you breathe and press on the ring. We are almost there. Can you go a bit lower, bending those knees? Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Well, that was fun. All right, let's come to our sides. Coming on down, grab the ring. The hardest part of this one is placing that ring in between those ankles. The ring, I'm trying to see how glamorously I can do this, is going to go in between those ankles, right above the bones. All right, let's transition to our side. Told you it was the hardest. I'm going to lay my head down, bend my right elbow. I'm going to box out my left hand. Hold it here. Okay, my bottom leg is down on the mat. Flex those feet. Squeeze that ring. Can you lift that bottom leg up a few inches and back down? If your bottom hip is feeling any discomfort, stop, grab a little bit of a towel and put it under there. Some hips are bonier than others. I seem to be doing okay. All right, what's going on here? Well, my bottom leg, my right leg, my inner thigh is saying hello to me. Maintain that squeeze on the ring as you lift and lower, but there's something else going on. And it's one of my favorite things to talk about. Thy muffin top right here, obliques. Crunch and back down. My left arm that's boxed out is helping me here. I'm pressing my fingertips down on the mat and I'm relaxing through my upper body. A few more here. And that next one, hold that bottom leg lifted. Hold, hold. Let's squeeze and pulse in on the ring. Oh, gosh, this is the worst. Hips are stacked. We're almost there. Yes, you can. I don't care how high that bottom leg is off the mat. We are almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Drop those legs, bend those knees in, grab that ring in your hand. You're gonna come up now to your forearm. Ring, you're gonna press it down with that top hand. Legs are gonna go long if that works for you. I have that ring a little bit forward in front of me and I'm pressing down. Lift the top leg and lower. Again, working into that side line on my left side. I'm not sinking in my shoulder. You know, I love to say what not to do. As you lift the leg, press on the ring. Small release of the ring, leg goes down and up. We have a lot to do in this mat class, so we're not going to be here forever. These are your best reps. Hold the press in the ring, hold that leg lifted. Tiny circles around and around. The circle is not that big. Cup and saucer, circle size, saucer size. I don't know, I don't really drink tea. And when I do drink coffee, it's out of a mug. Reverse directions. Okay, we're almost there. We have a nice stretch coming at you. Come on, don't sink in that shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Roll to your back. Whatever leg was on top, take that foot into the ring. Let's hold a stretch right there and hold back. One leg's extended, the other leg's up to the ceiling. Take a second, breathe. And hold. I'm going to take my opposite arm down by my side, open up my left leg to the side of the room. Transitioning back through center, I'm going to cross the midline. I'm going to enjoy this stretch for a second. And coming on back through center and hold. Here we go. Take that ring away. We're going to bend those knees. Ring is going to go in between those thighs and you're going to connect those heels. Your knees are turned out. Head comes up. Hands go behind the head. Just squeeze that ring with the inner thighs and release. I need to move my ring around. It doesn't feel right. You do that if you need to. Squeeze, release. So I'm just cradling my head. I'm not lifting or lowering. I'm hanging here. Squeezing those inner thighs. Love me some adductor work. Exhale. As you squeeze that ring. I kind of hate the ring in this position because it's kind of uncomfortable, but we're not going to be here long. On that next one, I want you to hold that ring. Hold that ring right there, your tightest squeeze. Let's lift the upper body slightly and down. Lift and down. Here we go where I can't talk. This is such a small move. You can barely tell I'm moving at all. Elbows wide. 3, 2, 1. Head goes down. Grab that ring on your chest. Breathe a second. Inhale and exhale. Ring is going to go in between those ankles. Legs go straight up to the ceiling or best you can. Knees can stay bent. From here, upper body comes up. Grab that ring in your hands. Legs come together. They lower. Your head goes down. Arms go back with the ring. Let's pass the ring. Between those ankles, Lower those legs, head down, arms go back, and pass. Notice I'm not lowering my legs very low. This is what works for me. I'm not popping through my ribs. At least I don't think I am. Couple more here, guys. Reach, 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 reach. On this next one, hold it here. Arms can stay by your side or hold on to the side of those thighs. Squeeze that ring, a little release. Squeeze. Breathe, feet are flexed. Legs up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Done. Extend those legs long or whatever feels good for you. And breathe. Nice work. All right, we're going to the other side of that side line. Instead of turning away from you, I'm just going to turn on the other side of the mat. As I get up glamorously, as always. All right, gonna take the ankles right there above those bones, laying on down. Take your time. All right, here we are. Resting my head, rest the bottom leg. Just make sure you're in that right spot, boxing out my top arm, flexing the feet best I can. Oh, great, I'm already shaking on the right side. This should be fun. Okay, lift and lower. Lean yourself a little bit forward into that top hand. I was about ready to go backwards there when I started. And then I thought, push your weight forward, Johanna. That's going to help. Okay, relax. You know you're not going to be here for very long. There are no surprises on this side. Take a few deep breaths and squeeze that ring as you lift. How high you lift that bottom leg is up to you. We are all not alike. So don't do what I do. Do what's right for you, because we're all different. All right, we're almost there. Hold that bottom leg hovered. Hold it. Let's squeeze the ring, small release. Squeeze. All right, relax that upper body. You're in one long line. Squeeze. We can do this. We can do anything we set our mind to. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in. Coming on up to that forearm. Legs long. Rings in front of us. Press that top pin down on the ring. Let's lift. Squeeze the ring down and lower. Lift, 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 lift. Okay, the end's almost in sight for this sideline series. Chest is proud. And that ring, squeeze it down, down, down. You really see that, feel that pinch in your right obliques. Anytime you feel like this ring pressing it down is bothering your shoulder, lose the ring, box the hand out in front of you. Hips are stacked. What I don't want to see is that. Hold the leg lifted, hold the press down on the ring, tiny circles, doesn't matter what direction. Grow tall. We're not here very long. We can do this. That crunch, now in that right oblique, reverse directions. The circle's not very big. You got to keep those hips stacked. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Let's transition to our back and stretch that top leg. Left leg goes long. My right leg's going to go straight up to the ceiling. Both hands on that ring and take a stretch. Breathe into this. Opposite arm down by your side. Let's open on up that leg slightly. Breathe into this. Passing through the midline and hold. Inhale and exhale. Coming on back through center. One more press. And releasing that right leg. One more series here. We're moving on. Now the feet are going to go in between the ring on the outside of the ankles. Place it on the outside. Legs are going to go to tabletop. Point those toes, knees over hips. Inhale, lower those toes down towards the mat. And exhale, lift. Make sure those knees are bent. Down and lift. Okay, for me, I don't go all the way down to the mat. I've found my sweet spot where I'm not popping my ribs. My arms are long, my fingertips are free. Lower for an inhale. And exhale. I want you to take this slow. We're almost there. 2. Last one. Hold those legs in tabletop. Arms go straight up to the ceiling. Give me an inhale, exhale. Arms go long by your side. Press out on that ring. Arms go up, head down, and press. Moving on if you want. Extend the legs long. Everything goes back down. Bend those knees. Arms go up. Inhale, exhale, reach. Always an option not to do the extension of the legs. Keep those knees bent, or actually take those feet on the floor and just do that upper body lift. I don't want many here, so they're going to be your best. And exhale. Squeeze out on that ring. On that next one, legs are going to go straight up to the ceiling. Arms are going to go by your side. Press out on that ring. Press. Can you lift that upper body? Hands can go on the outside of the thighs if you want. Breathe. Can you break that ring? 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Bend those knees. Grab that ring. Rock side to side. Legs go long. Find that ring. Arms go straight up to the ceiling. I promise we're only doing one roll up. Feet are flexed. I like to glue my heels down on that mat. Give me a big inhale. Exhale. Ring goes forward. Head lifts. I'm going to press my booty down. Oh my gosh, I barely did that. And then I'm going to hook my feet behind the ring behind the feet. Am I talking? And just hang here a second. I'm pulling on that ring. Feels so nice on my spine. I'm going to come all the way on up, sit up nice and tall, bend the knees if you need to, and then just round back down and feel that nice stretch. Up, nice and tall, and then back down. I'm going to move the ring up a little bit more on the balls of my feet. Oh yeah, that feels good. Yeah. If something doesn't feel right, stop. Move that ring around. One more. And up we go. Grab that ring. Knees are going to bend. I'm going to scoot a little bit further back. On the mat, my feet are going to be flexed. Ring is going to go long. Give me an inhale, exhale, let's go halfway back. And hold it here. Your halfway might be different than my halfway. You're scooping that belly, you're relaxing the shoulders. Slowly inhale, exhale, come all the way on up. Let's go. Inhale, exhale, we curl. Oh, I've just been socked in the stomach, but I'm not bringing my shoulders to my ears, and then I'm coming all the way on up. Let's do a few of these. So you're in a little bit of a bend with those knees. I like to have my heels down because I dig them down as I come up. One more, inhale, exhale, down, good. Hold it here. You're gonna hold it there at your halfway point. Rotate slightly to the right and breathe. Coming back through center, let's rotate to the left and breathe. Coming back to center, let's go to the right. You are moving slow and controlled. You are relaxing those shoulders. We're holding that half roll down. From the waist down, I'm in cement. Hold it here. Can you get a little deeper? Sitting up nice and tall. Bend those elbows. Squeeze the ring. Give me an inhale. Exhale, let's go halfway back and coming all the way on up. Halfway back and all the way on up. Squeeze that ring. On this next one, you're going to hold it halfway back. Hold it halfway back. You're going to scoop that belly down to roll down half more inch and up. Scoop. This is so small. You can barely tell I'm moving. It's not this. It's like someone's punching me in the gut. And then I'm coming up a little. Or that I've shrunk my jeans in the washing machine, which I've done that before, and trying to zip them up. Squeeze that ring. One more. Up we go. Lose the ring. Fold over. Just hang out here. Fold over. Good news. We're almost done. The bad news is we're going into a move, which again is hard to get into it with the ring, but we'll get there. All right, from here. Essentially, we're going to be on our bellies. All right. I'm going to turn this way. Before I roll to my bellies, I'm going to take bellies, plural. Did you like that? All right, I'm going to take that ring in between those ankles. And now I'm going to try and swivel around to my stomach. Now, that looked great. All right. And I'm going to bend my knees. I can see myself in the mirror. I'm just going to rest my head on top of my hands. My knees, my thighs are down. Flex those feet. Don't lift anything, just squeeze the ring, little release. Squeeze, 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 and release. So if you want to have your knees turned out a little bit, be my guest. You're not lifting the tops of the thighs just yet. We're just focusing in on flexing those feet and squeezing the ring. And I'm trying to get those heels as best I can towards my booty. Few more here. I'm going to look in the ring. I can bend my knees a little bit more. I'm going to look in the mirror. Can I talk, please? On the next one, I just want you to hold that nice squeeze of the ring, lift and lower. The lift is because I'm squeezing my butt. I'm not lifting very high. Flexing my feet helps. High hamstrings, backs of the legs. Not a big range of motion. Couple more here. Bend those knees as best you can. Up and down. My backside's quivering. You're almost there. I want 5 of your best. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, this is it. 1. Legs go long. Let the ring drop. Coming on up to all fours. Let's round that spine up to the ceiling. And then arch of your spine. Round. Pushing heavy into those palms. And arch. Coming back to a neutral. We have one more thing here to do. I am going to stay on my knees. If that doesn't work for you, come to standing. You can do this standing. You do not have to be on your knees. My knees are going to open up slightly. I'm going to take that ring behind me. I'm just holding the ring. I'm not pressing it in. My focus is on my arms long. All right, I'm going to tuck my tail slightly, like a posterior pelvic tilt. I feel the tops of my thighs working. Just reach the ring away from the butt and then back in. I don't care how far you reach that ring. What I want is those arms as straight as you can. I have a light press on the ring, hardly anything. But my arms are starting to quiver a little bit. Breathe. And hold it there. Hold it. Just squeeze on the ring best you can. Squeeze. Again, find that tuck of the tail. Squeeze. You can do this standing. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Bring the ring in a second. We're going to get a little bit of extension with this ring. You're going to find a bit of extension like that ring's going down to the ankle. Ankles plural. And then back up you go. Finding that breath. I'm not going very far. I just want to open my chest. Finding a little bit of extension. I want one more here. Ring drops towards the mat. I look up, relaxing my shoulders away from my ears. Coming on up, bring that ring around, and just round that spine, dropping that head. And coming back on up. Well, that was fun. As always, it was a good time. I hope you enjoyed it. Plenty more where that came from with the sky, with the ring. Enjoy your afternoon, and I'll see you back here soon.